What's going on, my dudes, my queens, my kings, everyone in between, of course. You know what I mean? Y'all the ones y'all the reason we up here. But anyways, like I said before, welcome to my church. Welcome to the, Kingdom Greed Church, my individual church. Anyone that want to start their church, do their own thing, you know what I mean? Don't follow me, don't follow my lead. All I gotta do is just testify to what I believe. You feel me? I don't know if you could write a poem with that. If you can, more power to you. Anyways, like I said before, I know I was a king early along the lines of youth. Let me break that down to you. Like knowing something before someone could teach you it, that means you're a king. Sometimes, through the lines you get wisdom, advice, and, worthwhile advice. But majority of my life, I could count the number on my fingers. One hand. So that's all I gotta tell you. Father was there. He, stern and all that. Mother was, the backbone and all that stuff. And I realized, that if I had any other parents, I'm glad it was them. One of those kind of things. So that's how you love your family and all that other stuff. But anyways, I discovered early that, it's a get tough, go after what you want type of world. And that's paid to the way of, my father ended up, let's say coming to America. And I appreciate him doing that. And one thing about my dad and my pops, is that he's a good guy. Whatever. Anyways, Bob Dukes, all day used to get fights over, Cortelli, all that. Fucking bastards. Always haters. There's always haters around you for some reason. I'm one of those guys that tracks it. It's okay though. Anyways, early on in life that I discovered it, my father had to drop me off in Philly. Got my stars and stripes early on. You already know. The Haitian me never quits all day. You already know. You renegades and independent religions and all that stuff and all that other bullshit and renegade and militia type shit. We invented that, dog. Guerrilla warfare, we invented that, dog, in our sleep. Son, if you could poison the whole well, the whole country water, listen, son, you gotta be represented in any fucking book of the strategy of game and how to take over worlds. All day, we gotta be in there. We gotta be sprinkled in there. And that's the thoroughness of me talking to you. That's the kingship of me talking to you. And this is just my church. So again, if you wanna continue with my church, listen, send some donations and then, because I'm trying to go to places and get invited to places like Mexico. Please formally invite me, like someone from one of my YouTube people. Please, if you can invite me over there, that's living there, of course, show me some love. I live in the spot. I'm not trying to pay no fee. I'll give you some donation, but nothing with the fee. You already know. Goes the lines of jurisdiction and all that. Like I tell you before, get your game up. Anyways, because you can't talk to me if your mind is not free. If you're not telling me you don't want one of those people on YouTube traveling and telling people how they doing it and seeing for your own experiences and getting advertisement deals and doing their own thing and doing that, son, they free people, yo. You gotta look at them and be like, yo, praise. Yo, show me how to do that. And I got those knowledge to tell you. That's my church, baby. I represent anyone that wants to be free. You know what I mean? Because there's no kingship in here. You know what I mean? I'm my own king, dog. I crown myself. I crown my kingdom. This is my kingdom, my heart, my strategies come from here, so I claim my kingdom. I don't want to be anybody else's kingdom. I got my own. If you want to rock with that, you want to rock with that. I said it. I'm coming from a thorough perspective. I recognize Philly as thoroughbreds, yo. Thoroughbreds. I never been a Cali. I never interacted with some of the OGs, because that's what I like fucking with. OGs to get the lay of the land and, get that permission to move the sector, because you can't come in nobody domain and not show love to the people. What? That's worst kingship move you can make. You go for the heads, the authority, anyone that's talking any sense out there, any political activist, you go around them. You safe all day. You feel me? Yo, the top of the yard boy, the rude boy, you go talk to them and say, yo, what's up, my G? Yo, what's up, yo, I'm coming to you. Anything I need, you already know you got me first, right? And you know the money, the money donation is just adding up for that person. So no claiming on nothing. You don't need to claim on nothing, dog. I'm giving you a donation to you. It's not for a service you're doing. Because I want to give you that donation where it could get you over the hump for tomorrow. That's any kingship move. Like, the way I move in a kingship is basically, if I want to take over your block, I don't kick you off the block. I don't make you lay down to me. You don't do that, son. Kingship way number one, if I could teach you anything today, is this. Go to the block humbly. Talk to the man in charge. Be like, yo, son, I don't know. Matter of fact, you can't say son if they're older than you and wiser. That's the Brooklyn aspect of thinking. So you gotta put that in your perspective. Show authority what they owe, and that's respect. See, kingship number one lesson. Okay, number two lesson. You go to the top dog, be like, yo, what's up? Yo, man, I respect your G. This is what I'm gonna do. Let me rent your block for a day. You feel me? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break you off, son, right? And anything I do when I go on vacations, I'm gonna put you on game. But you know, I'm not telling myself anything here is for promotion or entertainment only. So I tell you, it's just false. Everything I tell you is false. Put that in your mind. Put that in the evidence 101, and see if a lawyer's gonna take that case. Now I ain't got time for that because I will be asking for oath of office, motherfuckers, all day. Y'all already know. I'm not going into that. That's too much. That's too much for your minds to sink into right now. But no police can touch me, because guess what? I go straight for the people that is in charge of the police, son. This is what you do, son. Alright, let me put you in kingship number, more down the lines, advanced shit. If you a rapper, my G, get your money right, man. Stop fucking with these industry cats and fucking sucking up your work. Nah, dog. Do your own thing, son. If the flood of traffic is gonna get to you, it's gonna get to you. If it's not, it's not. You know what I mean? Get on your promotion game and all that, but also move on your mind stream like, yo, I could take this over without any help. Everything is up to you. You gotta be a king of your own life, dog. You feel me? Anyone, woman, or all that. You know what I mean? I see the young up-and-comers, but they flood the market, and then there's no other industry that could take over because independent route is on that. There's no commercials for that. It's not on Netflix. You know what I mean? So the market to your stuff is hardly there. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Get your stuff out there your own way, and then watch them come to you. That's the kingship mentality. When someone comes to you, you have full advantage. All the war, baby. Sometimes I read things, and sometimes I double read it. But then again, it soaks into my life perspective, and then I can implement it without me even knowing it, subconsciously doing it. You feel me? Like, take for example, like I was coming here from Philly. Oh man, Philly, when I go there, much love all day, respect all day. I see True Kings all day over there. All day, son. If they willing to rock with a city like burning people down and gunning them down, son, you gotta give props, son. And if you go to Philly, show respect and humble, because they take your blocks off for no reason, less just for the fuck of it. You dig? So get your mind right, dog. Get your New York mental. I'll say it's not where you're from, it's where you at. Kingship wise, mentally draining while I talk to you. But then again, you gonna soak it up and understand it later on. Again, moving on to the knowledge I could bring. When I was in Philly, at the age of 6 years old, I discovered I was a king. Excuse me while I testify the things I should say. Hold on for a second. I'm just check my security, my perimeter, as you say. See, that's the one thing of a true king also too. Like, when you a king, you let people know it without them you knowing it. And then it could be wise for them to know that there's nothing to be gain by trying to come around me, because every perimeter is locked off. You might not see it, but it's locked off. And the best way to live is not being on constant guard. So if you are on the motherfucking top of the most expensive building, you painting a picture on your back. Con artists is gonna come after you. Women, shysters. Like my cousin was telling me, he's a performer too. I'm not saying too much craziness, but he put me on game. You know what I mean? Real talk, son. Like when you're at a certain level, you get things just handed to you, son. Whatever how you look, whatever how you are, you get things handed without any fee attached to it. So imagine y'all busting your ass, living check to check, and these people know the knowledge and how to get it. But y'all comfortable again with y'all. That's what you gotta do when you gotta go in sometimes. Like singing yourself, like it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get this check. I'm gonna pay the light bill, everything else, blah blah blah, and go to the club. And party all night and stress less, and then go home and do the same shit over and over. When you're battle freedom in my church, guess what? Like I told you before, 5,000 a month guaranteed, as long as your members is still subscribed to the church. I mean, it's a secret church. No names is involved, no paperwork. Listen, son, if you come at me, thoroughbred to thoroughbred, we're going to handle it. You know what I mean? No discussing too much things. You already know. No jurisdiction. Look into that all day. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is promotional use only. Get that to your mind, yo. Anyways, like I said before, I knew I was a king when I was in Philly. My pops helped me off, cousins and all that. You know what I mean? So it was good and gravy, you know. Got the stern, beat down. Arnie was not playing, let's just say. But she was good people, though. You could see it in her heart. She was good people. She took care of me, all that, fed me. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Tati, whatever, you know what it is. My mind is moving too fast. Like I said before, it was cool over there in Philly all day. I learned a stern lesson, y'all. Because I had control of men. Now, I had control of boys, not yet men. Not knowing how to follow a real man or a real leader. Because this is what happened. When I first stayed, you already know, any Haitians take over everything. You feel me? Not everything. I don't gotta say everything. We know how to move and shape. You feel me? That's how it moves. Because remember, look into that. Haitian dude came in here, stock market, all that. Look it up. I'm not gonna say no names. You gotta do your homework. I did myself, so it woke up. It sparked my mind. So I could spark you too. So because that's the thing, when you do something for other people, you benefit. Okay, next thing you know, this is what happened. I got control of the crew. Basically, I'm handing out orders, and the teacher looked into me like a lady and said, yo, matter of fact, yo, calm down. Because they was picking on this one kid, and they looked for me like, yo, tell him to chill. And, to show her I had authority over them, and to let them know, yeah, I'm a nice guy, I'm a malevolent. I say, yo, chill, relax. And they cut fucking with them. And because that's the only reason that's going to pick up my mind to why they betrayed me. Because you know what it is. It was white boys too, so I'm not saying Caucasians are bad people. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying if it's not in the benefit of some people, it's not going to affect them in the long run. They won't give two fucks about you. But like I said, it's not white Caucasian people, none of that. I'm already apologized. If I need to apologize, I don't got time to come re-apologize. So took care of that already. You know what I mean? You gotta kingship your mind. Take care of business. Like I said, okay, next thing you know, I guess because of that situation, they looked like me, I was soft. But I was actually preparing them like, yo, if we move slowly, we could do everything. Like, you could harass this kid for his lunch money, you could do this without on the low because we're nice to them. You know what I mean? There's a nice bullying type of thing. But they wasn't ready for that mental. So this one dude, the blonde one, I forget his name, his face and everything. But I guess he must have riled up because he was the most Raphael of the bunch. And then, he sparked the riot. Because it got to the point where they lured me somewhere and jumped my ass. I think it was 3 against 1 or 4 against 1 with the brother. So I'll say 4 against 1. But I got up swinging, bow, bow, bow. Okay, it's like that. Okay, honey bun, I got something for you. You know what I mean? The next day, I think the same or the next day, I told my cousin, son, we came 3 deep, son. I said, Nick, you could have 5 deep. You got, motherfuckers, listen. I will take 3 6th graders over 10, no, matter of fact, 50 first graders any day. So you already know. I came with the people I need to come with. Just a little spark of the words. It's easy when you're a king, you know what I can say. Next thing you know, I got them riled up. Cause it was some real shit that had to be on some, color difference or something. I don't know. If someone could sit me down within that group to say why they did it, I would love for them to sit down and like forgive and forget, because I don't love or hate you. You know what I mean? Because I'm your king, I'm your, you know what I mean? I'm the one that's wise amongst all. So I gotta be on that. Like, it's a learning lesson. I know how to deal with you. I'm gonna put you in this box and we'll work around it. Because as long as you make me money, I'm gonna make you money. That's why I say, come in. Come in. Because if you were a convict, if you were a struggling addict, I will get you well. I won't personally get you well, but I'll find you methods that actually caters to you. That you're not going into a building full of you same people. No, we're gonna put you in people that's recovered and telling you how to stay recovered and show you the good one. Because it's not like you're a normal person. Because you suffer anxiety or something along those lines of you needing a substance to feel normal. It shouldn't be like that, but King Mind knows how to accept all. So I will find you help. I will do it for you. Just contact me. I'm not trying to save the world. That's far from what I will do. You know what I mean? But again, it might be reverse psychology, depending on the way I feel that day. That's what it is when it is to be a king. It sounds crazy when I talk, but if it makes sense to you, then it makes sense. If it doesn't, skip off, write dislikes, whatever makes you feel good, because this is the day and age where people don't live what they want to preach. Because I'm living what I want to preach. Look at this. Sun is going down. I'm not at the factory. I'm not driving county lines to deliver something that could have been delivered by a robot. No. I don't have time to waste my time building other people, building other men. Come on, listen. That doesn't make sense to me. It never did. Like I said before, I commend anyone that does that. You know what I mean? You're bold and strong. But like I said, I'm giving our pastors, my pastors, $5,000 allowance every month. Just for you signing up people to my secret website. Because I can't tell everyone, because once they knock it, because this is what we're gonna do. Because once you get in the church, we're gonna give you a test. Jurisdiction, right to travel, and also every other thing you need to be free. You know what I mean? To get your money paper right, to build a business from your social security card. Knowledge like that escapes people because it's not in abundance in our schools. But as a king, I will preach it to you to find it yourself. I won't give you the scripture. I don't got time to be mailing things. I'm on vacation. I'm a pastor that goes on vacation. This holy chair is holy. I'm sanctified. Anywhere I'm at, I'm sanctified. This is my church. That's it. That's all you gotta say. You know what I mean? Give me my donation and we'll call it a day. That type of scenario. You can't sell anything. If you're selling anything, you're in commerce. If you're in commerce, you're under jurisdiction. If you're under jurisdiction, bye, see ya. We're gonna Snoop Doggy walk behind you and then take a mugshot and give you a handshake 25 years later that you could have been in prison coming out, but right now you're giving us a high five like you was in prison because, you're under people's thumbs. If you're not preaching freedom and anything, I respect you in your game all day, but my move and shaking doesn't revolve around other people's movements and other people's likes or dislikes. I love watching the segments. I love interacting. If I could interact with them, I would love to. I would just basically, talk to another guy like myself, knows that I'm free, son. I'm a boss of my boss. I'm a boss of my boss. That means I'm a king. That means if I'm not a king, I'm a god. If I'm not a god, I'm nothing. I might as well cut my wings. I'm a fallen angel. No, I never fall, son.
I'm not better than a God. I'm not worse than a God. I'm a person that knows I'm a free person, and I want to be known as a free person. That's why I'm a neutral mind. I'm a neutral body. I can never love one person. I must love all. If you love all, that means everything is forgivable. Put in your mind, my church is the most relevant thing you can ever hear. Because I'm not sitting here asking you for $1 billion plans. I just want you to donate. Donate $1, 50 cents, whatever gets you out your couch and say, listen, I donated somebody's struggle today. That's not hard, but not a lot of people will do it. Why? Because it doesn't benefit them in the long run. That shouldn't be good. That shouldn't be flow out your mind like that. Listen, I got no scripture. I'm not gonna preach to you. I'm just saying I'm a pastor and I believe in something, and I'm telling you what I believe. That's it. I'm not trying to convert you. Do your own thing. I'm not trying to tell you to join my secret church where, like I told you, 5,000 a month, guaranteed, as long as the people stay in that group. Because I'm doing what marketers are doing, but I'm actually rewarding you. Because once that person that you signed up, because they signed you up, you get to stay for a year in the church to prove that you're loyal. And then once you get that year, then you can start signing people up. That's how it is, a chain of command, where the person that signed you up makes sure you get 300 people signed up all day. That way, they get a bonus. You know what I mean? Because there's bonuses. I'm not going to say everything, but listen, I'm not saying this is my official church. I'm just saying I don't represent the church. I just say that's what I get. I didn't design it. He didn't design it. She didn't design it. I just know that it's possible. And if it's possible, that means contact me. That means I can get you the information for a donation, of course. Like I said before, everything we're moving in now is freedom. Like I could donate to you, you could donate to me. If you donate me 300 subscribers, what? You telling me I'm good for the rest of my life? So if you work at McDonald's right now, my G, I could get you 5 G's, 5 fucking G's a month, guaranteed, for 100 members. Imagine traveling any of those people that you get, that I coached, that go around the world, is because I taught them that. They're never gonna bring that up to you. I'm a secret church. I don't tell everything. I don't tell people my business. I don't tell the church business. It's not supposed to go down like that. If you stumble onto this video, that means someone really loves you. That means someone needs you to be safe and be free. That means we'll get you up there. If you get $5,000, best believe we got the people to represent you in anything over there in Russia or whatever, so you can get your visa, so you can get your traveling papers, so you can see the world, so you can fuck different women, so you can find your love because you fuck different women and you settle on this woman because something about her stands out. She's more submissive, she's more wonderful, she's more smarter, whatever you're into. Every woman that's alive is beautiful. Every woman that's alive is beautiful because they can control and basically implement the future. Because they pop something out. That's the most thing about you guys forget. They control the universe. They're the reason the universe continues. They have power, but you have to sway them, let them know that you're the king of the territory. If they don't conform and you gotta force them to know, bitch, I'm the king, you don't know I'm the king. If I have to force you to know I'm the king, we're not compatible. You should be willing. You should be submissive. You should already know what I want. That's in any aspect. I mean, if you're a geek, you can find that in a geek special person. If you a muscular girl, you find your muscular guy, and he's that type. So you or him conform, so you know what to do for that relationship to last. People don't want to make time for relationships. How about this? I'm gonna give you some free tips for any marriage, so y'all could cut all this 200-hour session with these people that's went to school just to party and smoke bud. Jesus, I did that and I learned this for free. Okay, boom. This is what you do. Before y'all go to bed, you say, baby, it's time for your massage, and you can talk about the day. Because you have to make time for your significant other and know her mind and know his mind. That's common sense. You say, listen, baby, I had a rough day. You know what I mean? Oh, man. this guy at work. I mean, give it 5 minutes a session. So basically, 5 minutes, tell her everything. Tell her you want to tell her what you're hiding. Tell her the secret for the day. Don't keep nothing from her, even if it's good or bad. She'll feel relieved that you shared something with her that she can know that you would not lie about. That's a true partnership. That's what I say. I would rather have a partner than a marriage that benefits, especially, of course, that if someone dies, you're protected. But in our church, you're always protected. As long as those members are there, you're guaranteed 5Gs. Boom, boom, coming out. And those 300 people will get 300 people. So the cycle keep continuing. The bonuses keep going. Like, we don't compensate our pastors. We provide allowances. We send them a little debit card, and then we say, hey, go shopping spree. It's on us. We're not giving any donations to people that don't deserve it. No, you did your work. We're not going to tell you to sign up 100 people. We keep the 100 people, and we'll give you $5 for each person or every 100. No. I mean, listen, you can do that if you want to. You could continue doing those YouTube videos if you want to, and spend your whole day researching on things you want to do till next week. That's cool, but I have assistance for that. Hold up for a second. All right, no more distractions. If anything around us, just you already know. Red is go, okay? Don't bother me. I'm busy. All right. Listen, they like to keep me up to informed. Like I said, I'm a king. The perimeter is always set. Like I told you, don't be in no high rises and putting a bullet on your back. No, be amongst the people, man. It's more safer that way. Old people will ring bells and call police rather than people that's around the hood or whatever, but they're my alarm clock. Every other day there's an ambulance around here, so come on, son. Those are my guard dogs. It's crazy. People got to be smart. You don't have to spend millions of dollars on things. You can disguise yourself. You could just blend in. King shit. I remember I be walking down the street with this, and they think I look goofy, but knowing a king is passing, a true king, a real king. I'm not saying I'm a king, but imagine. I'm not showing off. I don't got a billion people walking behind me, and I'm a king. They don't know it. It's crazy. Imagine. I'm connected to France, connected to Spain, I'm connected to England, I'm connected to the king of, the Viking king, one of the Viking kings. I did all that research myself. I was like, whoa, I'm connected to all these people. Especially, I'm so proud that I'm a descendant from that guy that, was big in, let's just say he was a big guy, a revolutionary guy. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to have you draw my blood into the root. I don't have time. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. It's okay. But my kingship has been claimed. Once I circled the people I was related to, and I saw I was entitled to a lot of, you know what I mean? So I said, listen, I'm going to go after that. And then I submitted to, the state, of course, and I, boom, 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 got what I needed to get. You feel me? So imagine now, I got nothing handed to me because everything is donations. So imagine I'm a king, but I don't need to spend nothing. It's crazy. Listen, I'll be walking down there in South Beach, whatever. Like, I feel bad for the people. They're really getting taken advantage of, but that's another story. Listen, like I said, back to let's go back to the story of what you're going in Philadelphia. Came with my peoples, right? Came with my peoples. We're gonna edit it out. I came with my peoples, and then next thing you know, we put the fear in God in them. You know what I mean? Next day, I was retired from the crew, and then also too, they knew to keep a good distance from me, son. Black and blues all over their body, and I had little tiny scrapes. Because I'm a God, I don't get blessed. I mean, I don't do that. You know what I mean? For real. Like, come to me, I'll make you $1 million.